The energy industry is always changing, and when you have projects where any delay can cost millions of dollars, you want to give the construction teams, engineering teams, and the planners information very, very quickly. My name is Jose Benitez. I'm president and owner of Centro Resources. We have been in the energy industry for 12 years now. And one thing about the energy industry is that it's very fast-paced, it's always moving. You really have to be ready for any challenges you may face. We have 3 projects where we have very quick turnaround. One is a route change, another is a connection from a well site to a main pipeline. And we need to collect information very quickly, that way the engineering team can make some decisions in terms of their design. So what I want to do is I want to fly it with a drone, fly the reroute, and that way my team and the client's team can be absolutely certain that there's nothing out there that's going to interfere with our pipeline, okay? And giving them a picture is probably the most powerful thing you can do. So the reason we're here is because we got this reroute, okay? And I want to fly the drone over the reroute to make sure that nothing's going to bite us, okay? When I first put my hands on the Mavic 3 Enterprise, my first reaction was, wow, this thing is small. I'm so used to using the Phantom 4 RTK and the Matrice 300 that I thought, there's no way that I'm going to get the performance that I've been getting with these other 2 drones, and boy, I'll tell you what, I was wrong. Sweet.
Check.
Check. Ready to fly. Too easy. See that? We've used the Phantom 4 RTK on hundreds of projects. In fact, we received it right when it came out. And the performance of the Mavic 3 Enterprise just is far superior to the Phantom 4 RTK. If I did the same project with Phantom 4 RTK, I would have had to use more batteries. I would have had to pack everything up and move to the other side of the project. With the Mavic 3 Enterprise, we were able to use one battery, stay in one spot, and complete the project in less than 5 minutes. You're going to send me the KMZ?
Already did.
Oh, you did? Okay, thank you. We have a project that is scheduled to go to construction mid this week, and we just had a last-minute route change. So one of the most important things and one of the biggest values for using these drones is the quick exchange of information. So we are literally about to reroute about 1.5 miles of pipe, and we're going to survey it with Mavic 3 Enterprise, process that information, get it to the office, have production drawings ready tomorrow. That way they can go to construction the very next day. So these projects are very dynamic and are always changing. But the hard thing about doing this work is that my timelines don't change. Even though we have issues and problems, we still have to have everything ready for construction when they want to go to construction. So the procedure is to receive a new reroute Google Earth file or a KMZ, and what I'm doing right now is reviewing it. I'm going to export it from my computer and import it into the controller for the Mavic 3 Enterprise. And it's a very easy and seamless process in order to give this the data that it needs to do our survey. That's our life. We need it. They say we need it yesterday. Yeah. Conventional surveying with just an RTK, there's absolutely no way we could have gotten it done. I don't even think I could have gotten it done with a Phantom 4 RTK. But with the Mavic 3 Enterprise, we did it successfully. So what's the problem? It's not importing properly into Civil 3D. Let me call our rep and see what he thinks is going on. We successfully collected all of the data in the field, and I thought everything was going great, and then I got a very scary phone call that they could not import the data into Civil 3D. So my natural reaction was to be very scared, because now we have another problem and we may have an issue where I could not get the production drawings back to the construction team to get started on the construction. In not so many words, I was freaking out. DJI has a really great dealer network, and I made a phone call and they said that they've ran into this issue before. They said that I could very simply go back into DJI Terra and reduce the resolution of the data. We are processing it and checking it, and then I'm going to put it on our cloud server. That way they can create the production drawings. It was a small snag. I was scared, but it was a small snag. We fixed it. We were able to finish the construction drawings and get them back in the hands of the construction team. That way they could start the pipeline construction on time. We finished the pipeline project with a route change. Right now we're on our way to a new project, and this project has some pretty drastic elevation changes, so this is going to be perfect to showcase the Mavic 3 Enterprise's new real-time terrain following feature. It is assumed that Midland is very flat, but as you can see behind me, one of our projects has substantial terrain and elevation changes. So instead of having to import a DSM or a digital surface model, now it uses its internal sensors to detect its distance from the ground. So it's constantly varying its altitude from the ground to the drone to follow the terrain. I'm going to tell you that at first I was hesitant because it's pretty drastic elevation change, especially for out here in Midland. But after trying it, after using it, and after seeing it in action, I can't see myself doing a drastic elevation project without that feature. You know, you can always throw more people at a project to get it done on time, but when you have something that allows you to go and do it on your own, like the Mavic 3 Enterprise, without having a lot of people to complete it, you know, it's really a game changer. So I don't see us being able to do it any other way. I don't think we're going to go back to the conventional way of surveying. It's really great.